And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. The Atlanta Braves going up against the Colorado Rockies. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, this is one of the most picturesque settings there is in the entire sport.
You've got the trees out in center field. You've got the waterfall. You've got just tremendous backdrop of the mountains. But one thing about this ballpark is it plays fast. So you got to be ready defensively, and you also have to keep the ball down, set your sights just a little bit lower because of the altitude and elevation. Pitches don't break as well.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, first pitch coming up. Today's starter for Colorado, Kyle Freeland.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Ronald Acuna Jr. in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that one a little below the knees. And the count even 1-1. Acuna punches one foul right side. Stays alive. And now the lefty. Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Ozzie Albies stands in now and watches strike one. Acuna gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Step off throw to first. And he's back in safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Fall off foul. That one way inside. Kicks and deals. Liner, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Austin Riley. Singing, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first.
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
The 1-0. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. He will score and they take the lead. 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
First and second, no outs. And now Matt Olson up to hit. There's a strike. And a pitch. And it's even up.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
At the belt and fires. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Fouls one off. 2-2. The pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Jones calls it in, and there's one away. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And Chris, they're not lacking for players that can hit the ball over the fence.
And with that said, these hitters have to be patient at the plate because the opposing pitchers are not just going to feed them fastballs down the middle. They're going to have to get deeper into counts and sometimes take the walks. But when they get their pitches, they don't usually miss them, and that's what I'm expecting to see here in this one.
Marcell Ozuna stands in here, takes ball one low. Traffic on the bases with one already in, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Missed with a changeup. 2-0. And there's a foul ball. The 2-1. On the ground at first. Could be two. Bryant lost the second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. Well, they pick up one run on the RBI single. And the home team down a run. And we're back. And on the mound in this one, Spencer Strider. What do you have on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here's Charlie Blackmon.
Leading off for the Rockies, the designated hitter, Charlie Blackmon.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And a foul ball. Strider, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a two-seamer. Righty delivers. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. And we're all square. It's 1-1.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Ezequiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Tied up here in the early going. The shortstop takes the ball.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
In the air on the infield. Albies brings it in. And there's one away. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, Get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out. Mess up his timing. Somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. That one in triple digits. And he deals. Center field. Harris calls it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Save.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is down low. And there's a ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Got him swinging.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
All set for the start of the inning. And here is Michael Harris. The lefty fires. Just missed.
1-0.
And that one is inside.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. McMahon drifts towards it. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Sean Murphy, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Over to Bryant. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting in, the left fielder, Adam.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the veteran outfielder, Adam Duvall. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting nine, the shortstop, Orlando.
Here's Orlando Arcia. That one fouled off. Oh, 1 down. Just missed.
1-1.
That's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Back-to-back base hits. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Acuna in the box, lays off for ball 1. Fouled off down the right side. Duvall, the lead runner, out at second. Arcia on at first with 2 down. And a big swing and a miss. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Off the mark there, and the count's full. Ozzie Albies waits on deck. Two outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a pitch. Inside ball 4.
Oh, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So 2 down. Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Out to short, Tovar. Fires across the diamond. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. And the Braves will strand 3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a gold glove, if not a platinum glove. Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And now it's Elias Diaz. First pitch misses. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
The 1-1. There's a swing and a drive. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Next to hit for the Rockies, Sean Bouchard. Golden opportunity right here. There's the strike. Two in scoring position. Nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Pitch misses there. And that's ball 1.
1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Foul tip, strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Brenton Doyle, the next to hit, takes high for ball one. Two on, one out.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Swing and a miss, and it's 2-1. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone! A gigantic blast. And the Rockies jump in front. It's 4-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Now it's Charlie Blackmon. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch, not close. Still only one out here in the inning. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Left-hand batter waits. Backed off the plate that time. Next pitch misses, and now 3-1. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the batter now is Ezekiel Tovar. 0 for 1 so far. In there, and it's 0-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Got it. And that is that. Rockies get 3 on this homer. It's now 4-1. Top half of the third inning, now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Inside, just missed.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Here's a 1-1. Hard hit to third. Over to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting the first baseman.
Here is Matt Olson. Fly to left his first time. That one is absolutely belted. Tattooed and gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they close the gap. It's 4-2.
Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, had such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Ozuna, multi-time All-Star, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. 1 run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. So 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Nice stop. Throws from the seat of his pants. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Awesome job of getting to that baseball. Really good dive there. Doesn't have time to get up to his feet, so he throws from the seat of his pants, and he throws on the money.
So here's Murphy now. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses. Now snap throw to first. Harris dives back in safely. Harris off of first with 2 away. And delivers outside. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And that one clips the corner. And he hits a ground ball right side. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So the Braves get one back on the solo. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Coors Field as we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's the left fielder, Nolan Jones. And the pitch. That's in there. It's 0-1.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-1.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
And the righty deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here comes a pitch. Outside low. And it's 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Oh, the throw is over his head.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there.
So man aboard, and the batter now, Chris Bryant, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Man at second. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's one down.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Roger.
At the plate, Brendan Rodgers. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that's a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And here it comes. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. Be straight.
The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Righty to the plate. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. High fly ball out towards left field. Back there. Back. Gone. And they add a pair. It's 6-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
Now here is Elias Diaz. Two outs. And that's outside. 1-1. And a pitch. And that's in the dirt. And it's 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
2 down, nobody on. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. And another ball. And that one is lifted in the air. And it falls. And that extends the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's the right fielder, Sean Bouchard. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Olsen right there to make the grab. And that will end the inning. But the Rocks bring in 2 on this big fly. Now a 6-2 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Denver, start of the 4th. Now the left fielder, Adam Duvall. The pitch. And it's fouled away.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Just misses with that one.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Stepping in, Orlando Arcia. First offering, and it just misses. Runner at first with no outs here. Lifted in the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Fought off foul. First and second, no outs. Top half of inning number 4. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 1 for 2. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Next pitch misses way outside. That one missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Next offering in there for a strike. It's 2-2.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just...
Line drive, base hit, right field. In comes the runner from third. It's 6-3. He's in there.
Now the third baseman, Austin Riley.
So they're at the corners now. Austin Riley getting ready to hit. Swinging a foul straight back. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Fouled off. He was late. The pitch. Line drive. Caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. He's already homered in this game. There's a strike. Got a good eye there. Two on, 2 outs. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one opts against the fence. Albies headed for the plate. The relay. Oh, the throw is wild.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. That one hammered but pulled foul. Olson stands at second with 2 gone. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 3 score in the inning, 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 6-5. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom four, here's a speed threat, Brenton Doyle.
The center fielder, Brenton.
Strider back to work. Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. All these Rockies putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. You just can't average 2 runs per inning without a complete team effort from the lineup. Everyone's been doing their job, setting up the next hitter and taking care of their own business at the plate.
Kicks and fires. And there's a foul ball. Bounce to the right side. Boots it. But the throw to first gets him easily. And that's the first out.
Now back, the designated hitter, Charlie Blackmon.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Next is the designated hitter, Charlie Blackmon. That one's in there. Strike one. Ball one there.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Tapper back to the mound. Throws to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. A little bit high maybe. And that is ball one. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Jones up for the 3rd time and takes ball one. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 left for Colorado. They lead it, however. It's 6-5. And we're back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Michael Harris. The pitch. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 6-6. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of
it. Here's Sean Murphy. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. out front and foul to the left side. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. He goes down looking.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Liner out at second.
That is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. You hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Tied at 6. Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Ripped on a line. And there's a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases, and that's going to get into the corner. Coming home. Relay throw home, and he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate, trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Chris Bryant. Late on that fastball.
Well, these Rockies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Just missed.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And another ball. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Next for Colorado, Brendan Rodgers. Right through there for a strike. All tied up, last half of inning number 5. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. Line drive, that's a base hit. He boots it. Lead runner makes the turn at second.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive now. A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Now the Rockies catcher, Elias Diaz. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And a pitch. Now 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Dylan Lee appears to be getting loose. Good eye in that spot.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
And that's downstairs and outside. Sean Bouchard in the on-deck circle. Runners are at the corners, one away. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Sean Bouchard. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Rogers, the runner at third. McMahon at first, 2 out of the inning. Next pitch is outside. Hard ground ball, base high. Runner from third comes across, and it's a 7-6 game.
Picks himself up an RBI. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Dylan Lee.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Dylan Lee.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Foul ball there. Close, but called a ball. Ball one. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Two outs. Yeah, that's a little bit high. Yeah, that's ball 2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 7-6 ball game. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Jake Bird.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Well, 1-run game, and here is Ozzie Albies. The wind of the pitch. Just off the inside edge. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Nick Mears preparing to come on if needed. Beeks, a left-hander, also throwing. A wind and a pitch. And another ball. Right through there for a strike. Two and one now. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. 2-2 now. Well struck, deep right field, went back and out of here. A massive home run, and they tie it up. It's 7-7.
Talk about a clutch swing of the bat. He just changed this game in a big way. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Next to hit, Austin Riley. Just missed.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And the right-hander deals. Hard hit, right side. Rogers throws to first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Up next for Atlanta, the first baseman, Matt.
Here's Matt Olson. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. That one ripped but foul. One of the things that helped Olson in 2023, a stance adjustment, and that as well kept him more balanced for less swing and miss. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Good eye right there.
It's a good take.
Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. So digging in, Marcelo Zuna, 1 for 3. Bird, 28 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Here comes the 0-1.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time, and that's the 3rd out. Braves draw even on the solo homer, and we're deadlocked here at 7-7. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the 6th, and now the DH, Charlie Blackmon.
The designated hitter, Charlie Blackmon.
And the pitch. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. And that one is inside ball 1. Breaking ball inside. 2 balls and a strike. And that's in for a strike. Comes a 2-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop 3rd strike.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Ezequiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies.